All right, welcome to Axie Infinity, and today I'm just going to walk you how to play the very first stage in adventure mode. So let's get this started. Click on adventure mode and let's select rune 1. Obviously, it will be your first time playing, so you only have rune 1 as an option. And if you notice, my axes are on level 12 right now because I've been playing for 7 days now, and I've been able to level up my axes to level 12, and I've gotten to rune 11. So I kept mining and farming. I kept farming certain stages over and over again. That's why I was able to build up the level of my axes to what it is right now. So follow the strategy. Whenever you can't beat a particular stage, go back to the previous stage and keep playing that stage over and over again till you level up and you have enough confidence to build. Go back to the previous stage and keep playing that stage over and over again until you have enough confidence to go back to the stage that you couldn't pass and try defeating that stage or level or rune to advance. But for today, quickly playing rune 1. So as a first time player, your level is going to be level 1. Your 3 axes are going to be on level 1, and you're going to be playing rune 1 as well. So let's go. I have another video describing all the features about the game. So for now, I'm just going to try and be brief. So you basically, Axie Infinity is a mixture between solitaire, Pokemon, chess, and a little bit of mathematics, because you have to calculate your opponent's move and calculate the number of cards you want to pull for the next move you're about to do. So these are my cards at the bottom of the screen, all lined up. I have the 4/10 you are seeing means that I have 4 options to pick from. I can pick 4 different combinations, and all my axes are on the ones on the left, and I'm fighting against the monsters on the right. So I have to pick the cards. So let me select the first one. Let me just highlight the first one. So this is a Barb Strike card. It has 1 energy. So if I should pull this card, my 4/10 will become 3/10. And this card has 171 strike force. And also it has an 85 defense. So if I should select this card, apart from my hit point that I have right now, it's going to give me an additional 85 hit points. Then over at the bottom, they also have to take note of the bottom extra features of this card. This card says that what? Apply 2 poison to target when played in a chain. So if you combine this card in a chain, it's going to apply 2 poison against the opponent. So poison axes lose 3 HP each turn per stack of poison. Then it goes on. So you have to familiarize yourself with the cards and what they can do. So I'm going to select that card, of course. So I just flip it up. It goes up. So it goes to its axis. So the cards at the bottom will match the ones at the top. So I'm going first. If you look at the top side of the screen, I'm going first, I'm going second, and I'm going third. Then the computer will take the 4th, 5th, and 6th round. So this can vary. So the game chooses how it wants to arrange who goes first and who goes next, and the order everybody goes. So you always have to look at these before taking a move, because it will determine how many cards you want to play and the kind of strategy you want to pull. You want to go all defensive or all out, or defensive and all out. So always, it's something you should put in mind as you play the Axie Infinity game. So I've selected my first card. So what I'm doing right now, I'm calculating how many cards will be able to take out my opponent. My opponent has 294 strength right now. So they all have the same level, 294, 294. So I have to look for the striking force of my cards that can add up and hit them and take them out. So let's see. I've taken 171 already. I can take 205. So this will give me a combined hit point of 376. That's more than enough to take any of these guys out. So that's for the first Axie, the pink guy, who's number 1. So when he strikes first, he's going to have a combined hitting force of 3, 7, 6. So this is why I say mathematics, so just a bit of arithmetic, just a little bit of addition. That's it, addition and subtraction, and you're good to go. So let me see the second Axie, if I can give him something. So I'm going to select this card for him, and that's a Nutcracker. It has a hit point of 179 and a defense, an extra defense of 51, and it can deal 120 damage when comboed with another Nutcracker. So unfortunately, I have only one Nutcracker, but if I had 2 of them and I should pull them in my next move, they're all going to give me a combined, I think 120 or 240. I don't know yet, but you get to understand the game. So I'm going to pull that. So unfortunately, my second Axie will not be able to take out its opponent. So I'm going to add this last card for my tank or my plant, the strongest guy. Oh, I got to explain that. Yeah. So this card, these are the features of the card. It's a carrot hammer. If I pull this card, it's going to reduce my 2/10 to 1/10. It has a striking force of 119 and a defense, an extra defense of 68. It's going to give my tank or the guy in front there an extra defense of 68. So this also gains 1 energy if this Axie shield breaks. So if I pull this guy and the opponent strikes this guy, when the opponent strikes this Axie, when I pull this card, it's going to gain an extra energy from the opponent. So that's an extra feature or little characteristics of each card that you have to know. So this is a typical formation. The team will set you up and give you the right team to fight in the Axie world. So my formation or the class of Axies that I got, starting from the left, the pink guy or number 1 is a bird, followed by a beast. The yellow guy is a beast. Then the blue, green, light green guy is a plant or a tank. So he's the strongest. The guy in front is the strongest. Then the mid-range guy, the yellow one, is the beast. It has a mid-range, but the bird is very swift and can move very fast, but it's very weak as well. So you have to take care and know each characteristics of your Axies. So when you're done selecting the cards that you want to play, you hit the N10. You hit the N10 button, instructing your opponent that you are done selecting your card and you're waiting for them to take their own move. Fortunately or unfortunately, this works in adventure mode. You are not timed, but you should take note that in the arena mode, where you're battling against another player, you are being timed. So if you take too much time selecting the cards you want to play, you'll be timed out and the computer will force a play, and your opponent can easily take an advantage. And your opponent can easily take advantage of that. So I'm going to hit the N10 right now and let's see what happens. So the computer also arranges its own cards per player, selecting what he wants to do. So my cards are attacking right now. It's the computer's turn right now. Remember, I have an extra shield and the extra energy I mentioned earlier. So now there's a white thing showing 2. Those are called buffs and debuffs. There'll be a video for that. But currently, I have a debuff on my player. It's kind of like demoralizing my player right now. That means his morale is down. But it doesn't mean much. This rune 1, just 1 stage, and I can take this guy out with any of my cards in the next move. So I just have to select a card that'll be greater than, that'll have a hit force greater than 294 to take this last guy out. So I have 213. I don't have to worry my head too much. I'm not playing an extra level. I'll select another 213. So I'm just going to use just 2 cards to take this guy out on this stage, and I'm done with this level. So this is going to be the easiest level you're going to play in the game. But if you fail, don't worry, play it again, and your Axies don't die just like that. So I'm going to end my turn right now. So the computer also pulls this card, but I'm going first. Remember the order. I was set to go first, and 2 strikes, and it's out. So this is what it's going to look like. This is how you'll be playing. So you just have to know the cards you're pulling, you do your calculation, and know which of the opponents is going to be hit first, know the characteristics, get to know your cards, so you can easily advance through the levels and continue farming different stages. So welcome to the Axie Infinity world. So you tap on the screen, I'm leveling up. I'm able to level up because I'm playing with an energy level right now. I have energy, so I played with an energy. So I got leveled up a little, but I'm still on level 12. And I also got one small love potion. So this is the last potion we are farming. So we need to get 150 of these every day. 150 of these should be your minimum target every day. And as time progresses, by the end of the month and subsequent months, we hope you'll be doing 200 plus small love potion every day. Once again, welcome to the Axie Infinity world.